Greetings, Winterbard here with a continuation of the tale of Zombieville. This is taking quite a while to create, mainly because I've been having a lot of crashes and I actually reached a stopping point that I can't progress any further. So we'll try it, try the whole scenario again. As you can see, I've had to do some couple different saves here to make sure that we can get further and progress. But I'd love to show you how far we can get and see if we have any better luck. So starting out, we leave this gentleman alone over here. His suit has been hurt or has been damaged, and the zombies ate his luggage. That's never a good sign. So we're gonna start off. Let's see how far away I can be when I open the door. Nope. Where's my... Nope. A little bit closer. They're really making me work for this. Really? Woohoo! Okay, let's try this again. Just... Okay. And we're already glitching. Awesome. Alright, let's try that. If I come away, come back. No. Okay. Let's walk into this room over here. This guy with his suit, his Armani suit. Don't mess with him. Get it. Okay. Oh. I guess I just shoot them through the gate. There we go. Okay. Actually, if this was real life, I'd prefer it that way anyway. Shoot them through the bars. Okay, so moving on. We'll find that all of these are empty until we get to the very end. Except for this, our sports team of zombies over here, which we're going to leave them alone. I don't want to deal with that. And, alright. So, step one. So, there is going to be a little bit of walking back and forth. Kind of how the story progresses in here, and you'll see here soon.
Where's General Barrow?
PFC Janice MacArthur, sir. I'll need Colonel Martinez authorization or I just can't talk to you.
And that's it. Need authorization. I've never seen authorization spelled with an S, but that's just me. Step. Alright, so then we open this gate. And we come here, maybe. Here, oh.
Do you have weapons and transport, Mr. Black?
No.
You dipstick!
You
We can't help you.
dipstick!
We don't know how many of those things there are out there. You're not leaving until you're armed.
Colonel, one of your people is refusing to talk to me. I need some kind of written authorization from you.
Which of my people? What do you need them to do?
PFC MacArthur.
Right, Janice. Okay, take one of the forms in the security office. They're in my ready folder in the special files. She knows they can only be issued by me.
Forms in ready folder. Okay. So then we have to come over here and talk to our gentleman who thinks that there's no such thing as zombies. Oop.
I want the authorization forms from the ready folder in the Colonel's special files.
I'd come inside if I were you, sir. It's beginning to look very strange out there.
Oop. He's starting to believe it. Authorization letter. Can I talk to him at all? No. This will be new content if I... Oh. Oh. I didn't try this before.
Captain Dorling, you're a zombie too!
Please, I don't make remarks about your personal problems.
This is all new to me. I didn't even think to check this. Uh,
Just stay back. I'll shoot if you move.
I have no intention of moving, sir. Happy to see you again, Mr. Black. Still looking for local color? I'd be only too pleased to explain how these security codes here work.
I really don't have time for this, Captain Dorling.
Mr. Black, you said you wanted to do an interview.
Why don't you tell me all about it? I'll make some notes for an article.
Well, as you may be aware, we have quite a number of high-security communications links here at Bedlam Base. Are you listening to me? Where was I? Security links. One of which is a dead man's handle. I say, that's rather good, isn't it? Considering the circumstances.
Yeah, terrific.
oh. Okay, so I was rehearsed, or not rehearsed, I was set and I made a lot of progress. However, I never thought to talk to this guy, and that turned out completely different, and I should have saved, and I apologize. Because now we gotta do the walking all over again. Alright, so pull up the gun. Loading, walking. This game is very interesting as far as the dialogue trees. Simply put, you don't always know who you're supposed to talk to for a given situation, because sometimes it's...
Where's General Barrow?
PFC Janice MacArthur, sir. I'll need Colonel Martinez's authorization or I just can't talk to you.
Okay, what I was saying. So what they'll do is you'll get a dialogue tree with one of these characters. Come on, out of the doorway. And then immediately after, or soon after, you'll have to start another tree with them to progress the story. And it just takes you off, because you, in a normal game, you get all the info from a single tree and then that's it. And this one doesn't do that. You sometimes have to talk to them again after you succeed the previous tree.
Do you have weapons and transport, Mr. Black?
No.
You dipstick! We can't help you. We don't know how many of those things there are out there.
Out there.
You're not leaving until you're armed.
Colonel, one of your people is refusing to talk to me. I need some kind of written authorization from you.
Which of my people? What do you need them to do?
PFC MacArthur.
Right, Janice. Okay, take one of the forms in the security office. They're in my ready folder in the special files. She knows they can only be issued by me.
Okay, let's run this step. See if I can do a different dialogue tree. Nope. Good. I think I can save right before... I can't save here.
I want the authorization forms from the Ready folder in the Colonel's special files.
I'd come inside if I were you, sir. It's beginning to look very strange out there.
Okay, so let's save this, because I don't want to redo this. And... yeah, that's what I was getting last time. Door locked. I couldn't talk to him. Try. See. Come on. There was dialogue. I walk in. Here we go. I got it. See, that's why I didn't know I could talk to him before. It just did the door locked thing.
Captain Dorling, you're a zombie too!
Please, I don't make remarks about your personal problems.
Just stay back. I'll shoot if you move.
I have no intention of moving, sir. Happy to see you again, Mr. Black. Still looking for local color? I'd be only too pleased to explain how these security codes here work.
Okay, fire away.
Right.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna... Oh, nope. Try to hit that before it causes problems. Oh. Gotta walk out here. I can't talk to him in his office. Gotta be neutral ground where he doesn't have the high point.
Captain Dorling, you're a zombie too.
Please, I don't make remarks about your personal problems.
Just stay back. I'll shoot if you move.
I have no intention of moving, sir. Happy to see you again, Mr. Black. Still looking for local color? I'd be only too pleased to explain how these security codes here work.
I really don't have time for this, Captain Dorling.
Mr. Black, you said you wanted to do an interview.
Why don't you tell me all about it? I'll make some notes for an article.
Well, as you may be aware, we have quite a number of high-security communications links here at Bedlam Base. Are you listening to me? Where was I? Security links. One of which is a dead man's handle. I say, that's rather good, isn't it? Considering the circumstances.
Great.
I've always been undervalued, Mr. Black. Perhaps you could go some way to correcting that view? The dead man's handle is a code transmission via our mainframe to the Air Force. If the base commander authorizes it, an OK code is sent daily at a specific time. Sent by me, myself, personally. You see how important this post is?
And if the code isn't sent?
Oh, we can send any number of codes. There's even a send in the bombers code in case of irretrievable accident or breakdown. That's standard for any experimental military facility. Plausible deniability, you see. The Pentagon can say, we lost a weapon, had an explosion at Bedlam Base. A small tactical nuclear accident. It sterilizes the breakout. All clean, green, and eco-friendly.
What happens about today's code?
Oh, you don't have to worry, Mr. Black. General Barrow okayed a 24-hour total silence with the Chief of Staff at the Pentagon. I sent that message through. Why, the only way a wrong code could get through is if someone planted it in the mainframe for when the system comes back online.
I think that's enough notes for me to get started writing.
Okay. That's it. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's this one. Nope. Oh, and he's gone. He wasn't a violent zombie. Okay. I'm okay with that. I don't think I have any bullets left in my gun. Okay, so that is all completely new to me. Maybe that's what I was missing and why the game kept crashing. Because I didn't reach that dialogue. Alright. So, oop, not there. Got the thing. Go over here. And surprise myself with my stuff. There we go.
Where's General Barrow?
Upstairs, sir. It's no good. You can't get up there. It's all sealed off. And those things are out there.
Miss, are you hurt? Miss?
I guess you should call me Miss MacArthur. Or PFC MacArthur. Private first class. It seems real funny being so formal and all with all this going on. My name's Janice. I just do like personnel records, accommodation forms, that kind of stuff. The lights. And I got afraid. And there were noises in the hallway. And I want to go back to my quarters, and I'm so afraid. I need to get into town. I know that's where Rusty is now. Him and the unit. You wouldn't know he's changed, mister. He's so sweet and loving. And when he got transferred into the project, I thought he'd maybe be different. But he still snuck out to female quarters, and you know. So if I just see Rusty, Private Clark, that is, I just know I'll be okay.
No Rusty's
This
name.
Rusty Clark. What's he doing?
Since this morning, Rusty Clark told me. They're saying this is all his fault, but he's just a private. He's doing what his officers tell him. Sergeant Price had him up to the general's office at 0600 today, and he come down and told me. And he's not really changed since he's still my Rusty. He is. He showed me the security pass card, and he said he loved me, and he'd be back. And I swear I saw love burning in his big red eyes, mister. I swear it.
Big red eyes.
Where was Rusty going?
Oh, he was so proud. They put him in charge of the unit and all, and him only a private, 'cause he's a specialist now. The general himself sent him off into town.
How can I get to town from here? It's gotta be 10 miles.
I do the transport records, you know, like data input. And I was bringing them up to date, and it got dark, like it is now. They sent all the transport Blackhawks and the Kiowa helicopters off base, and the trucks and all, but there's one of the Humvees left. We could drive to town if we could get the key.
Who's got the key?
I can tell you who signed it out last. They might have the key, but you gotta help me before I tell you. I want to go get Rusty. Give me your gun.
Sorry, the gun stays with me.
I heard them saying how he's responsible for all these... For the accident? For those things out in the hallway? I might only do clerical stuff around here, mister, but I'm not dumb. I know this is more than a training exercise. I know they got Rusty doing something dangerous. And if it goes wrong, he'll get all the blame, and they'll just come away smelling sweet as roses. If you promise to help him, I'll tell you what you're asking.
Maybe I can clear his name if he's done anything. I'm with the Daily News. Matt Black? You might have read something by me.
No.
No.
Oh, doesn't matter. I can help you. What do they say he's done?
I guess you better ask him that, mister. Ask him why he's got the only pass card to the first floor. Ask him why he just left me. I don't care what he is now. We were engaged. And I got a ring and everything. Oh, I know.
Okay. Now, I'm going to save here real quick. Because I think... I'm scared to talk to her again. Let me just... She tells me that the doctor over here has the key, but I don't remember if I'm missing something in between. Over here. Oop. That's not the angle I'm familiar with. Really? This is that one, huh? Yeah, okay. That's the angle I'm familiar with.
Hands up! Drop your weapon!
What order would you like that done in?
Hey, lady, I'm on your side. I'm Matthew Black from the Daily News. I'm trying to get out with the story of what's happening here and get help.
Well, you're in here. How much do you already know? I'm concerned about this.
Not as much as I need to. Can you help, Doc?
That's Forrester. You can call me Lieutenant or Doctor, or you can just call me Suzanne. About the project, well, I suppose that's always been General Barrow's baby. He weaseled the funding out of the military black budget. It pays to have friends on Capitol Hill. I don't know about that. I'm just a sawbones, really. I've had less work since the project got underway, but more time for experimental surgical techniques.
And don't ask about
Exactly.
surgery.
What is the project?
Haven't you realized, Matt? It's investigating in what ways retrofitting DNA can toughen up our armed forces. How we can make our fighting troops more resilient. I suppose it's a form of biological warfare. Matt, we spend millions training men and women into a fighting force. If there was some way of saving their lives and the taxpayers' money, wouldn't that be a great advantage for us? Over the terrorist nations who don't care about human life?
Bio-war?
General Barrow pushed this through at the highest level. He was authorized to investigate the capabilities of undead troops. Zombies, as you call them. We inoculate the troops with the serum, and they don't die. They just don't die.
They
I could
just
hardly
don't
believe it when I
die.
first saw it. It goes against all my medical training, but there it is. One dose of this serum, and they're walking, talking zombies.
They don't talk very much, some of them.
The project is still at the experimental stage. Some of them do suffer a slight drop in volitional function and intelligence.
When did you last speak with General Barrow?
I guess it was this morning? No. No, Laurie, the general, came in all of a rush. I didn't speak to him before this crisis hit. I spoke to him before he went to Washington last week. Well, it's strange you should ask. He wasn't quite himself. I put it down to the pressure. I wish I could talk to him. Ask him what's going on, why it's all gone so terribly wrong.
And
What's your connection with General Barrow?
He's my commanding officer. He's a good field soldier, an excellent commander. Mr. Black, it was a tragedy for him when the Gulf War ended. If he could only command in battle again. It's peacetime politics in the capital that's making him do all this. He feels he has to make a name for himself. And now it's all gone wrong. I care. You see, Lawrence Barrow was with my father in Vietnam. He was his company commander. After Dad was killed, he paid to put me through medical school. He never pressured me to be an army doctor, but even as a little girl, it was all I wanted to do. So when this job came up, I pulled all the strings I could, called in every favor I was owed, and got a posting here.
Notice how she wishes the war was still going on. I think her morals are a little
What have you done
in
on this
question
posting?
here.
Apart from standard doctoring and my hobby,
Apart from standard doctoring,
the undead personnel, don't often die, but they do get damaged.
what can you tell me about this serum?
Not much. It's classified. Professor Stewart developed it.
You see
I
that she had a
understand
little
it
gun
retrofits
and then
information
put it
into
away
the
again.
recipient's DNA coding. All our personnel have been volunteers. It's water-soluble and can be taken by mouth. But I'm worried about the vector of transmission.
The vector?
I spoke to that young man they brought in this morning. It was very hurried. Everything was getting dark. But I'm sure he said something about zombies in the town. Suppose there's been, I don't know, some accident. If a biological warfare weapon were involved in an accident, it would be terrible.
Could this zombie serum have got to the town?
I don't see how. But no one will tell me what this emergency is.
Those zombies. They're not under anyone's control.
Good grief, Mr. Black. Do you think I don't realize that? I've been trying to work up some makeshift weapons. If I could get out, I could be of some use. I'm a doctor. There's even a Humvee parked outside if I could get to it. Oh, look, here are the keys.
Give me the keys. One of the soldiers has taken the pass card for the first floor into town. If I can recover it, we can find out what's happening to General Barrow.
The first floor is blockaded? Yes, you go. I'll stay and do what I can here. Good luck.
I got the Humvee keys. And I'm gonna take this since it fixed, and I'll walk out. Alright, now make sure I save. We're not at a point where things get weird yet. Hold on, who do I talk to first? So I don't have any ammo in my gun. Is it here? Oop, come on, out. Nope. That's important. You'll see why. Alright, here's her.
Janice, is that you?
Where's Rusty Clark?
Nope. Reload. Shoot, I can't.
I don't know.
You ought to have brung him back with you.
Yep. So all of those are instant death. So she is not, we're done talking to her. Not sure if she's under the zombie virus or not and acting erratic. Then, if I come out here, come to these guys.
Mr. Black, you're alive.
See?
Do you
Trigger.
have the necessary weapons and transport?
I sure do. I can't get up to the first floor, Colonel. I'm gonna have to find someone first. Can you hold on until I get back?
What steps do you plan to take?
I can't alert the authorities immediately. If I can't do anything in town, I'll have to leave the area.
I'm coming with you.
Sure, if you think you can make it. Sergeant Price, you're wounded pretty bad.
Sergeant Price will continue to do his duty here at the base. No, Luke, shut up. That's an order. You're wounded. He's right. And I don't give
no,
a
shut
darn.
up.
It's too dangerous for you to go.
But-
And don't butt me, soldier.
Let me through!
You must communicate with the Air Force as soon as possible via my security comms officer. Will you do that?
Yes.
Mr. Black, you can use Captain Dorling's equipment. Tell him to put Blue 37 on the mainframe. It's bound to get out soon as net communications are re-established.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck.
Okay. So, you would think that this is... actually, we'll save there. And then new save, because this might actually affect things. I'm not too sure. Because, alright. So I can go out there now. However, there's other stuff going on the base still. We'll go and we'll check in with our doctor real quick. Oh, that reflection. That's some clean floor. Yeah, I think she's zombie now.
Doc, Suzanne, I need your help.
Oh, hi, Matt. Just come here and sit in this chair, will you?
No, I don't think so. Suzanne, I need the first aid kit.
This kit, you mean? You want to open this? My father used to tell me all about the booby traps in Nam. Here, go ahead, open it up. You don't know that I've done anything to it.
No thanks, all the same.
There must be a better way of recycling the undead than sewing their legs back on. You could help me with my research. Let me take your pulse.
I don't want to hurt you, Suzanne. And I don't want you to hurt me. Put the gun down. Fight this thing. It isn't you, Suzanne.
Oh, Matt, I had no problem with the project while it was legitimate military research. It did my career good. You must know, a woman needs all the high-profile postings she can get in this man's army. But now I'm afraid. Not for me or for what I've become. I'm afraid for Laurie Barrow. That he's using the project for his own purposes now. And I don't want to see that. I can't. I won't. Daddy, I'm so sorry.
Oop. Alright. Okay, got medical kit. Oh. There, got another gun. That is what I needed to progress something else. Alright, so now we get to go talk to our guy in the Armani suit. And ask him about his luggage, see if they got it returned to him. So just in case I mess up, I'm going to save it under number 2. He's so fun. He
Hey,
does the
it's
little
me,
circle.
Black.
Are you still one of us?
Relax. My mama would still love my baby blue eyes. You doing okay there, Daryl?
I feel pretty faint. I can't stop the bleeding. Ironic, isn't it? I have enough of this story to make a name for myself, and here I am. What? Who? Oh, I meant to tell you something. The town. Yes, the town. Don't try to get out through the town. It was too dark for me to be sure, but I swear I saw... Oh...
And now he's officially a zombie.
I feel very strange. You have to get me out of here.
How's the wound, Mr. Woodford?
I've got that man's name. Captain Warren Dorling, Military Police. He shot me. By the time I finish suing, the U.S. Army won't have a pot left to pee-pee in.
PPN.
Don't move. Woodford, I hear you talking, but you're not human anymore.
I'm not human? I'm not human. Who is? This bunch of hairy grunt soldiers? Lawrence W. Barrow, 5-star general? Barrow's one of us now. That dumb attorney in town, Karen J., the people of Hicksville, they're like us now. How long do you think it's going to be before you join us?
I just wish you were human enough to thank me for this.
Okay. Grab his credit card and his business card. That seems a little immoral. I wonder if there's a use for that in this later in the game. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna save it. We're almost near the end that I could make it to without it crashing on me. Okay, so they're wishing me a farewell. They're letting me go out here now. And one more. I'm gonna warn you, this is where we're starting to run into issues. You remember the doctor said that you needed the Humvee that's parked outside. And let's see. I've walked all over out here. That's clearly not it. But then there's this right over here, which looks like it should be it, but every time I try, I don't have a way to get in or activate it or anything. And once the zombies start coming, I take them out, no problem, and they drop a bunch of ammo. Good catch! See. I think that part's funny. You actually get to catch the ammo in the air. That's an awesome little trick, or little characteristic of this game. But see, I can't. Even because, I go to the driver's side if this is supposed to be. Oh, and there we go. That's the crashing. So that's all I have for now. If I do manage to figure out how to get any further, or if anyone that's possibly watching can send me some hints on what to do next, I'd greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.